House of the Dragon expands the film universe Game of Thrones as its first official spin, and 2 centuries are established before the original series takes place. The series tells the origins of the Targaryen house and leads to its bloody war for succession. This is what critics thought after obtaining a preview of the first episodes. The program will premiere on August 21, 2022. The basic premise. Where Game of Thrones was a history of expanding conflict, even apocalyptic, House of the Dragon is the story of a family struggle for succession, with fewer moving pieces that are more intensely intertwined. Screen. Instead, House of the Dragon is mainly the history of 2 young women, Rhaenyra and Alicent, who sail for power in a world dominated by men, being raised by parents who have no idea how to raise them, while Matt Smith monta dragons and chewing landscapes. They nailed the aesthetics. If you are more fanatic of the great fantasy pieces, House of the Dragon also covers you. The celebration tournaments and the luxurious wedding parties are organized with the weight and style of the battle sequences. The real battle sequences of the program are equally exciting. A plot that involves the struggle to recover control of the islands known as the Services result in an exceptional sequence focused on Prince Daemon. Matt Smith nailed the cruelty and arrogance of Daemon, but in this scene he reaches the mode of full-action hero, and it is a pleasure to see it. Mashable. The showrunners did not learn from their mistakes. What is missing is something much simpler, a heart. There is no shortage of endogamic schemes, main among them Matt Smith as Daemon, the resentful and thirsty brother of the Visions, but few precious idealists, or even characters that seek somewhat higher than their own advantage. Viserys may have inherited a long stretch of peace and prosperity, but the reluctance of him to go to war with the enemies of the kingdom is analyzed as without spine and not prudence. It is a world of Cerseis and Littlefinger without a snow or insight. In other words, the response of House of the Dragon to the violent reaction that received the last seasons of Game of Thrones seems to have been something inexplicably to duplicate. Part of that negative response could have been people who enjoyed the program without paying attention to what they were seeing. If you named your daughter Daenerys, that depends on you. But at least some of that he had to do with a turn towards gloomy determinism, with the characters to be